Itan Bat, speaker, author, and trainer. My book, The Leadership Adventure, The Five Powerful Secrets Every Leader Should Know, is available on Amazon. Please do check that out. Check out my YouTube channel as well and subscribe. Be Great Training, all things leadership, personal development, and well-being. And in this vlog, I'd just like to bring you my thoughts on two things: creativity versus competition. Creativity versus competition. Let's talk about competition first. You know, I think competition is healthy, right? Nothing wrong with competing. It's good to have that, whether it's from a personal point of view, whether it's a business point of view. I think competition is a healthy thing. I think ultimately, philosophically speaking, and certainly for myself, the ultimate competition is always with yourself, right? Who you're really competing with is you, right? You want to be the best version of you, right? Um, but I think that competition um, has its limitations sometimes. You know, when you're just on the treadmill of just trying to beat somebody else and just trying to just compete, I think something that's more powerful than competition is actually tapping into creativity. Tapping into creativity is like massively powerful because nobody can compete with you on you being you, right? Nobody can compete with you on you being you. I think that's a quote by a great guy, Naval Ravikant. I think his name is. Do check him out. Entrepreneur, thinker, fantastic job. Um, but no one can compete with you on you being you, right? Because you can actually just and I think the other thing about creativity is there's there's things that only you can do. There's things that you've only lived the life that you've lived, right? Your thoughts, your ideas, your things, your message, your way of expressing yourself. And I think once you tap into that, it's so powerful and it's so unique because you're sharing your unique worldview, right? I think this even applies in a business setting. I think even businesses should all strive to be as creative as possible, right? And I think we're all creative. I don't think creativity is something that's just limited towards artists and poets and musicians and things like that. I think in our own way we can all be creative, right? Whatever world you're in, right? Whether you're in the finance world, whether you're in the, selling whatever you're selling, your products, your services, what is the creative way to do it? Even if there are other people that your competitors who you're competing with, right, that are sort of doing the same thing as you, but what is your unique selling point, right? What is the creative angle that you can take, that you can tap into, that no one else is doing, right? And that's the difference. That's going to make all the difference. So tapping into our own unique creativity is so important. I think it's more powerful than just merely trying to compete with someone and beat them. You run your own race. Okay, the thing that I always say, you can't, stop, trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? That whole thing, or the Patels in if you're from my community, or the Indian community or whatever, right? The Joneses or the Patels, trying to compete is can be very exhausting, and it's a never-ending treadmill because there's always somebody that's bigger, better, faster than you, right? But there's nobody that's uniquely you. And that's where creativity comes in. Tapping into what makes you uniquely you. How can you do things in your way? How can you bring a unique angle to your business, to your message, to whatever it is that you want to express? And when you're putting your creativity out there, you feel happier, you feel more fulfilled. It's the reason why I do these vlogs, right? Because I've got so many ideas in my head. And for me, it's like, this is just me expressing myself. This is me just putting my message out there, and it feels amazing. I love it, right? And if people resonate with it out there, even better. But primarily, man, I'm doing it for myself. Okay. So, tap into your own creativity, tap into what makes you uniquely you. Competition, it's all good, it's all healthy, but there's something so much more powerful, and that is the power of tapping into your unique creativity. Thank you.